Call it stubborn. Call it delusional. Regardless of derision, Rajon, Rondo and Alvin, Gentry weren't about to change what they do, even if a more talented opponent might actually do it better. The New Orleans Pelicans never questioned their system and their style. As the rest of the basketball world watched Golden State gobble up the Pelicans' ultra-fast pace and spit it out for the first 2 games of the series, no one in the Pelicans locker room ever expressed any lack of belief in what they were doing. Jrue Holiday and Anthony Davis were tired of hearing about 2015. Even when Steve Kerr took to the podium after a Game 1 beatdown to say how much his players love to play this way, Rondo and Gentry stuck to what they do. It paid off on Friday night. New Orleans delivered a decisive 119-100 counter-punch victory under the roof of a pulsating Smoothie King Center, chopping their series deficit to 2-1 and proving that when the Pelicans maximize who they are, it's enough to beat the reigning NBA champions. "I don't think our confidence has wavered, and it shouldn't," Gentry said. "We are a good basketball team, and we are going to play our way. We can't worry about what they do." In many ways, the Pelicans are the fireballing baseball closer who can throw a world-class fastball. The Warriors are a heat-seeking slugger. Is the closer suddenly supposed to throw curveballs, just because his best pitch might end up in the next zip code? No, be who are you and live with the results. And while the Warriors are capable of smacking a 500-foot homer, the Pelicans showed they throw a heck of a fastball. New Orleans unleashed it on Friday, blowing it right past Golden State's quartet of all-stars. Rondo is the embodiment of the snarling closer, entirely unintimidated by the moment, despite the opponent staring him down. It's not only displayed in his relentless desire to run the court but also by his refusal to let anyone get under his team's skin. Professional agitator Draymond Green even commented that Rondo prompted the various spats between the two combatants on Friday, standing chest to chest with Green despite giving up 6 inches and 50 pounds to the Warriors' fire-breathing forward. "We want to let them know we are not a pushover," Rondo said. "We are here to fight. With my guys on the court, I'm going to fight for those guys however I can." Rondo's fervor and pace fueled his team's competitiveness, providing an edge the 2015 Pelicans lacked when they buckled to Golden State in a similar postseason situation. While Anthony Davis and Jrue Holiday are the team's brightest stars, Rondo is the Pelicans' ethos. Most of the time he's the smallest guy on the court. Ian Clark said. So when he's doing that, there's no question you want to back him up. You saw that in the first series against Portland, and that's who he is. Who wouldn't want to go to battle with a guy like that? It also helps when Rondo is dishing out a gaudy 21 assists and playing a version of full-court quarterback. There are no pull-up three-pointers when Rondo is barreling down the court with the ball in his hands. Instead, his eyes are up and teammates are running routes behind the defense, getting to the three-point line in the low block, expecting Rondo will find the most open man. When he gets the ball and pushes it, we can't be behind him. Clark said, "We have to get in front of him and get him some outlets. Because we know in transition, he's always looking for us and he'll find us. So it's great for us, because we don't set up an offense against a set defense and we get guys going, especially avoiding double teams." It's what's made Rondo the embodiment of everything that's worked for these Pelicans. He's there to tell his teammates, many of whom have never experienced this level of success, they're capable of toppling a Western Conference dynasty. And he carries a credibility that causes his teammates to take it to heart. Then, he buys entirely into the team's philosophy and stands up for them along the way. It's more than the Pelicans could have ever dreamed of from the journeyman guard on a 1-year contract. He's made this team believe in itself and its system. And the results on Friday spoke volumes. "You know Rajon, he likes to talk, but sometimes we need that," Nikola Mirotic said. "Sometimes we need that energy. Either when we are winning or losing, we need him that way, and I felt like he was everywhere tonight."